evening. This is Olga Smith.
And I am Helga Miller reporting from Channel 1 News.
On this day, 75 years ago, Adolf Hitler, leader of the Nazi Party, sent armed forces into Poland, leading to World War II.
Hitler came into power being seen as a savior for the German citizens, but in actuality, he wanted to make a German empire.
The Nazi military dominated the beginning of the war by using blitzkrieg tactics.
Hitler made known for his hatred for Jews, Gypsies, and other minority groups. Many of these people were put into concentration camps and killed mainly by gas chambers.
At the turn of the war, when the Allied powers began overpowering the Nazis, Hitler went into hiding. On April 30th, 1945, Hitler killed his wife of 40 hours, then committed suicide.
We'll be back after the short break. Girl, you should wear some nylons.
I can't. I'm rationing nylons.
Time.
Hey girl, look at my new shoes.
Oh my god, those are so cute. Oh my god.
You think you're throwing that can away?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
And we're back! Our reporter on the street just confirmed the sighting of the former President Franklin Delano Roosevelt, and she's going to investigate. Hello, Frida.
Oh, President Roosevelt, can I ask you a couple questions?
No.
Well, too bad. Why did the U.S. not enter the war right away? Why was the Lend-Lease Act a better option?
Well, you gotta know, the U.S. was more of an isolationist and concerned with trying to pull the country out of the Great Depression. It was better for us to offer military supply support to a European power like Great Britain to fight another European power like Germany.
So what changed your mind about war?
Well, the Japanese surprise attack on our Pacific Fleet at Pearl Harbor on December 7th, 1941, a day that will live in infamy. The loss of thousands of men were devastating. The Japanese had to pay for their aggression.
How important do you think your leadership was to the U.S. success in World War II?
Well, I hate to brag, but the nation had become quite comfortable with my leadership by the time the war began, and I had been able to lead the nation through the darkest hours of the Great Depression, and they trusted me to do it again during World War II. Don't believe me? I am the only president to be elected to 4 terms.
What do you think made you such a successful leader?
Well, I had to overcome tremendous adversity in my private life, paralyzing polio, and so I understood better than most about how to push past difficulty.
Thank you, FDR.
Well, you're very welcome, young lady.
Now back to the studios.
There was 2 major countries that the U.S. was fighting against, Germany and Japan. The major battle fought against Japan was the Battle of Midway. This battle started June 4th, 1942 and ended June 7th, 1942. The U.S. won the battle because they were able to crack the Japanese code. Therefore, the U.S. could figure when, where, and how many the Japanese are going to be at the battle. In all, 4 Japanese aircraft carriers and a heavy cruiser were sunk. This is said to be the most important naval battle and a stunning decisive blow of World War II.
After the Battle of Midway, the battle that was the turning point of the German side of the war was the Battle of Stalingrad. This battle was fought during the winter from 1942 to 1943. This battle was fought between the Russians and Germans and was considered one of the most brutal battles. The Germans were surrounded and ended up freezing to the point where they lost toes and fingers. Germans surrendered the southern sector on January 31st, 1943, and the northern sector on February 2nd, 1943. This made the victory virtually impossible for the East.
The most important battle of the war against the Nazis was D-Day, codenamed Neptune. The battle lasted from June 6, 1944 to June 25, 1944.
Planning for this invasion began in 1942 and was launched by General Dwight D. Eisenhower.
160,000 Allied troops landed along the 50-mile French coastline of Normandy.
9,000 Allied soldiers died during this battle, but it opened up a second front against Germany.
This ultimately led the Allies to overpower the Nazis and win the war. Now we'll be back after the short break.
the assembly line. She's making history, working for victory. Rosie, the riveter, keeps a sharp lookout for sabotage. Sitting up there on the fuselage, that little frill can do more than a mill can do. Rosie, the riveter. Rosie's got a boyfriend, Charlie. Charlie, he's a Marine. Rosie is protecting Charlie, working overtime on the riveting machine. When they gave her a production knee, she was as proud as a girl could be. There's something true about red, white, and blue about Rosie, the riveter.
What nationality are you while you're in the bathroom?
I don't know.
European.
Of the former president.
What's his name? What's his name? Okay, we're done. Someone. Thank you, Olga. Hello, President Roosevelt. Can I ask you a couple questions?
No.
You think you're throwing that can away?
Yeah.
Read something from your iPhone. That'll work.
Diet root beer, but no caffeine. 0 calories.
Okay, that's enough.